Hello everyone, welcome to the mat today. Today we are doing yoga for your low back. So we're going to start in child's pose. You can have your knees apart or knees together, whichever is most comfortable for you. Go ahead and come down into it, relax your arms out in front of you. This is a slow flow, entirely geared towards soothing some pain that you could have in your low back for various reasons. It's a very gentle flow, and we're going to be taking about 10 breaths in every pose. And I'm not going to talk very much in this class, so just relax into the poses, listen to the music, and hopefully this class will provide some respite and some comfort if you're dealing with any low back pain. As you breathe, just make sure you're breathing in deeply through your nose and in through your nose and out through your nose. And imagine you can breathe into all the places that you feel sensation. So in your low back, maybe in your hips, depending on where we are. Breathe deeply into each of those spaces. Take one last deep breath in and exhale. Gently come on up to tabletop pose. Hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists, and then step one hand to the top of your mat and the other hand to the top of your mat, and lower your chest coming into puppy pose. So keep your core nice and firm, suctioning to your low back. That will both strengthen your low back and give it a little bit of a release. And then just let your chest fall to the mat. You can keep your arms stretched out in front of you, or you can bend at the elbows and have your palms meet behind your head, whatever is most comfortable. Take one last breath in, release the arms if you had them bent, and gently press yourself back up into tabletop. Curl the back toes under and press your hips into downward dog. And for this downward dog, keep your knees nice and bent. So we're really lengthening through the spine, stretching all along the bones and the muscles and the tendons and ligaments in the spine. If you would like to walk out your legs, you're more than welcome to, but for the most part, keep them bent in this downward dog. Take one more deep breath in, bend the knees, and walk to the top of your mat, coming into your forward fold. You can clasp opposite elbows if you like, but when my back is giving me some pain, I like to clasp my hands at the base of my head, where my head and my neck meet, And it just allows my spine, especially my upper spine, to traction apart a little bit. It creates more space along my spine. So that might feel really good for you. If not, just relax your hands to the mat or around your calves. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold back down and heel toe your feet out to the width of the mat. And then lower your hips down into your Malasana Yogi Squat. Really press your elbows into your thighs, hands at prayer in front of heart center. And just breathe here. Imagine you have miniature lungs in the parts of you where you feel sensation, and imagine you can breathe directly into those spaces. Take one more deep breath in, and on the exhale, lower your bum to the mat. And we're just going to roll directly to our backs, hugging our knees into our chests. Maybe rock the knees side to side. Just give yourself a little hug here. Again, we'll be here for about 10 breaths. Let the left leg go long and just hug the right knee into the chest. Opening up our pelvic floor and our hips a little bit here. If you want to open up the right knee to your right elbow, you're welcome to do that as well. Take one more deep breath in. And on your exhale, bring your knee directly on top of your hip and guide that right leg across you to the left, coming into a very easy, relaxed spinal twist. You can turn your head to the right if you want, but it's totally optional. And if it's more comfortable, you can keep your head just looking up at the ceiling. Take one more breath here. Gently bring that right knee back to center. Give it one last squeeze. And then we'll just switch legs. So extending the right leg out, hugging the left knee into our chest. 10 breaths here. And if you want to open this hip with the left hand to the left shoulder, you're welcome to do that here too. And exhale, bring the knee directly over the hip and guide that leg to the right for your reclined spinal twist. Take one last breath in. And on your exhale, come back to center, hug both knees into the chest, and we'll open up our legs into happy baby. So you can grab behind your thighs, you can grab the outsides of your feet, or you can grab your big toes. Either way, try and keep your whole spine grounded down on the mat, and really press your knees towards your shoulders. Beautiful. Hug your knees into your chest. Let your feet fall to the mat, and then lift your hips 3 inches to the right and let your knees fall to the left. Arms come either in a T shape or cactus. And again, just relax into this twist. Take another deep breath in and exhale, bring the knees back to center. Lift the hips 6 inches to the left and let the knees fall to the right. Same thing here, relaxing into your twist. And on your next exhale, bring the knees back to center. And let your feet come to the edges of the mat and your knees fall in to touch each other. This is our Ardha Shavasana, half Shavasana. And if you ever have low back pain in a yoga class or in life, this is a beautiful pose to recalibrate your spine, relax your low back. And if Shavasana is sometimes painful for you in the low back, you can always come to this Ardha Shavasana instead. Take one last breath here. Wiggle your fingers and toes, walk your feet back together. Hug your knees into your chest and either gently press yourself up to a seat or rock and roll yourself up to a cross-legged position in the center of your mat. Keeping your eyes closed. Inhale the arms down, around, and up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And when you're ready, you can blink open the eyes. I hope this class was restorative and healing. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button for more yoga coming your way. And until next time, have a lovely rest of your day.